Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So it is now, what, the 5th? Time's flying by already. It's already 5 days into January. But as you can see, all the Christmas stuff is gone. I'm packing it up right now. Sad times. But that's also getting me prepared for spring. I don't know what the weather's gonna do in January for Wisconsin, because they're already looking at getting into 40 degrees tomorrow. And then like 2 days after, like a day or two after that, we're dipping down into like 10 degrees at night again. So it's just all over the place. But I am able to actually look around and see at what stuff I want to start working on. And it's gonna come up a lot quicker than I thought, because the stuff for the kitchen, doing any painting in there, that needs to get done. The trim is all done except for the closet, because that's gonna be a small storage area. So I need to look into how I wanna do that and get that done, as well as painting the rest of anything that's basically brown, as well as redoing the countertops. I'm not gonna get all new countertops. I'm going to put a kind of like a masking over the stuff that I have now that makes it look like stone. I also noticed that this area is actually kind of dark. I need to get a light for here. It's actually really dark around here. I think it also has to do with like not having anything on the wall, and it kind of just dulls everything down, so it doesn't bounce any light around. I'm already off to a good start on the YouTube channel with pumping out more videos, or at least I feel I am. We're a few days in. I've gotten a few videos up on there. I'm also putting up one tomorrow, and then I'll film a little bit more. I've gotten a bunch of videos that I need to work on editing tonight and tomorrow. So Wednesday, the end of this week will be a big day for uploading a lot of YouTube content. So far, the whole COPA thing, nothing has actually come out. Like, the FTC hasn't had any information, YouTube hasn't had any information or new information, and it doesn't appear that anything is really changing on YouTube. So I don't know if the whole thing was just a big scare tactic to ward off people who were misusing the system. I'm not sure, but if that's the case, they could have screwed over a lot of people. I know a lot of people aren't going to be getting money because they're going for family-based channels, so those people are going to lose a lot of cash. But as far as like content for me, it hasn't hit me yet. Crossing my fingers, I don't know what's going to happen. So as for right now, I'm just sticking with YouTube and putting content out. I'm a little out of breath. I was basically fighting Mother Nature. Went outside to take out some trash, and I'm holding on to some trash in my hand, and I basically did a decent amount of cleaning this weekend. So I went and took the trash out, and as soon as I stepped outside, the door flung open, trash almost flew out of my hand. I'm like, holy crap, where did this wind come from? Just got back in and checked, and we're getting like 20 to 25 mile an hour, like, consistent winds. It's not just a gust of 20 mile an hour winds, and then you wait 5 minutes, and then you get another one. Like, it's constant. I can hear it through my exhaust pipe for my dryer. That's insane. I don't know what's going on with the weather around the world. You got Australia going through that bushfire, which is which is insane. I think they lost, like, altogether, the US has lost 4.6 million, where Australia has lost 12 million acres of bushfire, like, acreage. That's insane. That's, like, my thoughts and prayers go out to them with all the animals that we've lost, all of the homes that we've lost, all the families. I don't know what the death rate is so far, if there is one. I hope not. But my thoughts and prayers go out to them. So I hope they can bounce back quick, because I know they're like right in the middle of their summer. Hope it doesn't last long. All right, so I am dead tired. Woo, I'm going to bed. So one thing I found out today that I've been slowly connecting the dots on, how much work some people actually put into their YouTube channel. Going into 2020, I'm already starting to put more work into it, which feels rewarding in a way. Even though I'm not getting the growth that I want to see out of my channel right now, it'll come down the road, and I'm fine with that. But I feel rewarded about pumping out more content for my channel. And I was listening to Gerard, the completionist, talk on his stream that he was about like 2 hours ago. He was streaming for a little bit. He normally streams every now and then until about 1 or 2 in the morning. If that's the case, and he's working, he's got to have some form of insomnia, because he's putting in a huge amount of hours both streaming and being at work. Looking at that made me think about my own channel and how much work I really need to start pumping into this. So as far as like social media goes, I'm only going to stick on there now for stuff that has to do with my channel. If it really doesn't have to do with my channel, I'm not going to go on it. I feel I go onto Twitter a little too much. I go onto Instagram a little too much. Unless it has to do with my channel, I probably won't be going on it nearly anymore. But I'm gonna hit the hay because I feel like I'm just rambling, and I will see you all tomorrow. Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. So, looks like I got like a mark on my face. What the heck? Anyway, that's weird. Went shopping today after work and picked up some groceries because I really needed it. And the issue that I have with groceries is that I'm on a second story, I'm single, and I kind of have trust issues with people. Like, I don't like leaving my car out in the open. I like having it in the garage. For me to get groceries, I have to park in front, carry my groceries inside, place them right inside the door, and then when I'm done, park my car in the garage, come back, and haul all my groceries up the stairs. I only like shopping like once a month because of that. Anyway, though, I picked up some Chipotle, Ortega Chipotle. I am a huge fan of Chipotle. The sauce, not the restaurant, just to clarify that. But I want to try getting into making my own Chipotle. I want to look up recipes and look at what it takes to actually make my own sauce. But I got Ortega flavored Craver taco sauce, Chipotle, grayed out taco salads, and more. I'm going to give this a try, let you know what I think about it. Right now, I'm kind of holding this to the standards of Subway Chipotle because I really like their Chipotle. I think it does a really good job of having enough kick to it, especially when it's topped with, say, pepper jack cheese, but also having flavor, and that's a huge thing to me. I don't want something that just overpowers the flavor and then you're basically just eating to kill your taste buds, you know? But let's pop this thing open and take a little test drive. All right. Ooh, that is strong. I got mild, so it's not that bad. Oh, it actually smells really good though. So let's give it a try. That's a good amount. It's not bad. It's not a bad sauce. It's definitely something to put on tacos though. Not something you can have by itself, obviously. But as far as like comparing it to like other Chipotle sauces, I would even have to say this is probably below Taco Bell. Like, I love Ortega sauces, but Subway is still top. Then you have Taco Bell sauce and then Ortega. So, I give it like a 5 out of 10. So according to weatherchannel.com, tomorrow is supposed to be 35 during the day and then dropping down all the way to 9 at night. My mustache bothers the heck out of me, and I don't get why it does that. It clumps up in one spot, and it does it constantly. Anyway, on top of that, we have like a 30% chance of rain on Thursday. So I'm going to try and plow through and get as much work as I can done this week. 30% chance, I'm really not even counting that as rain. If anything, they said it was supposed to be like PM. So I'm just going to plan ahead and count for a busy week. It was kind of weird though. I had a interesting revelation tonight. I was working on some YouTube videos, editing. For some reason, I know it's gonna get kind of deep and whatnot, but when I was editing those, YouTube, as of right now, feels like the only concrete thing that is somewhat certain in my life that I want to do. Whereas everything else, my job, my future, everything just, I can't get a clear picture on it. And it bothers me. I don't know why. I can't really think clearly of where I want to go, what I want to do. The only thing that really does feel even a little bit clear, well, two things: going to Disney and YouTube, working on YouTube videos, streaming. 2020, I'm gonna start streaming more. I just have to figure out when. I want to start streaming at least 3 to 4 times a week and knocking out a bunch of games. So that should be coming up really shortly. But yeah, it's just really weird. I didn't know how to respond to that. Like, I didn't know what to think about it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below if you've ever had to deal with that. I'm kind of lost. I've never really had to think about life or my path in life in this kind of a way before. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the hay, maybe sleep on it. Tomorrow I may feel a little better. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So I am doing a little bit of cooking, watching Games Done Quick, Awesome Games Done Quick, which is a speedrunning event for charity to raise money for cancer. I am having some grilled cheese tonight, but I decided to change it up just a little bit. Instead of going with what my mom used to do for me and my dad was white bread with, I want to say some kind of cheddar cheese from Sargento. I'm not really a fan of Sargento cheese. It tastes, I don't like the taste. It doesn't taste the best. Shredded, yes, but not like the whole thing for some reason. So I decided to switch it up, and I wanted to try the Kroger's brand stuff, but I wanted to go with provolone and pepper jack. And the bread I'm using is 100% whole grain, so it's a little different than how my mom used to make them, but I'm trying to switch things up a little bit. One thing I do like to do though, next time I do grilled cheese, I want to make sure I have like a bowl of good hot tomato soup. Maybe put a little bit of pepper in it just to spice it up a little bit. Not sure how that's going to taste with the pepper jack though. One thing I definitely want to do though, living on my own now, is taking a lot of the older things that I used to grow up on, like grilled cheese for example, and spice them up a little bit. Try to find more elaborate ways of making them, like a good burger, seasoning it a lot more, good fish, good grilled cheese sandwich, trying a lot more exotic things with those. So I'm gonna get the second one done. I'm gonna enjoy some grilled cheese for dinner tonight. All right, so it may seem like I haven't moved, but it's actually the next day. Still making grilled cheese because that was delicious yesterday. That provolone mixed with the pepper jack was amazing, just absolutely amazing, especially on whole wheat bread. For some reason, it almost had almost like a sweet taste to it. It was really weird, but it was really good. So I'm gonna make some today, and I'll probably make some this weekend as well, because it's gonna be the type of weather to have a grilled cheese. I just gotta flip this bad boy. Oh yeah, you hear that? That's butter. That's some good stuff right there. And that looks beautiful. But seriously, what is up with this weather? Australia is on fire. We're about to have a blizzard of anywhere from like 10 inches all the way up to 18 inches depending on where you're located and how far the storm goes north. Then you have like a layer of ice and rain, and then the southern states are going to be hit with torrential downpour and even tornadoes. So this world is all over the place. Not to mention today I was filling my gas up with just this shirt, like no jacket. This is January and it was like 45 degrees out. What is going on? That's not normal. I may or may not have used too much cheese on that one. And seeing that I'm lactose intolerant, my stomach is going to love me. Take one for the team though, right? Alright, so the past 2 nights, not a whole lot has actually happened. It's mainly just me coming home and working on some stuff around the condo, so not much to show you. That being said, this weekend, it's now Friday by the way, this weekend, apparently, we're about to get hit with either 4 inches of snow or 18. It could go either way. Just depends on how far north the storm wants to go, because right now it's heading right at us. So many parts of Wisconsin could be seeing around 18 inches of snow. That's unfortunate. That's a lot of snow in just like a 24-hour period. It starts, as of right now, we are under a winter warning, or a winter advisory. Warning? I think it's a warning. And that goes until 7 or 6 a.m. on Sunday. So it's crazy. This is going to be the best weekend to clean the condo and work on gaming. Right now I'm working on Far Cry 5. That one's a little different. I like that it's in the US, or it's based on territory in the US, so it just feels closer to home, you know, which is really cool. Alright, so tonight I got my hoodie on. I was watching it just starting to snow. It was some flurries and rain mix. The heat's going, you can probably hear that already. But I'm about to call it quits for today. I was playing Far Cry 5 for about 4 hours tonight. Had a lot of fun with it. The issue that I have with the Far Cry series is that a lot of times the endings will either go, one of them is considered a good ending, one of them is considered a bad ending, but in a way you still feel like you lose, or at least you lost a decent amount. With Far Cry, when it comes to multiple endings, and I know this is gonna bug a lot of people, but I check out the ending of the game first online just to see which one I want to go for, or which one I want to try for, or try to keep my character in line with. And with Far Cry 4, I felt did it well, even though I ended up killing off both of the extremists. You either had an extremist for tradition in that one, or an extremist for New Age, taking their people into a New Age type thing. So I killed off both of them, and it made me happy, because the little girl that we were protecting along the way, she lived. So I was really happy with Far Cry 4. Primal, I felt actually had a decent ending. I liked it. And then you had Far Cry 3, which I didn't care for. Didn't really care for that one either. I love the scenery, I love the game, but I really did not care for the enemy, or, hey, my heat just kicked off. This one, either way, you feel like you lose, and that really bugs me. And I don't want to spoil it by going into Far Cry New Dawn, which takes place after this one, and it's actually a sequel to this one, for Far Cry 5. So I don't want to skip ahead and take a look at that stuff, but I just feel like watching both of them, I'll play the games that I love it, but I feel like I'm going to lose no matter which ending I pick, which is kind of a bummer. But I am dead tired. I'm just rambling at this point. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's basically Sunday. I mean, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, so it's basically Sunday now. But I wanted to show you the snow we got. It snowed all day. I tried going outside to get my mail. Nothing would open. Everything's frozen solid because we got the rain first, and then it froze, and then we got snow later on, and everything is just really slippery and really messy outside. But I want to show you how much snow we got. I think it's sitting right around that 6 to 8 inch mark. We may get a little more tonight, but I don't think we're gonna go above like 8 to 9 inches, and that's totally fine with me. I feel like the storm kind of stayed a little south. I want to see how bad Chicago got hit. Usually if there's a storm going north or heading towards us, and if it stays south, usually we don't get much, but Chicago gets hammered. So let's go take a look at the snow. This is absolutely crazy. I mean, a few days ago we had warmer weather, we had none of this. There was nothing here. I mean, what's nice is that I got a bunch of, well, I don't have much up here, so I don't have to shovel much, which is nice. But that's going to do it for the vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and share if you haven't. The more the merrier, and I will see you all next time. Take care and peace out.